Hello, everyone. This message is for the ones that took the leap of faith to actually follow God's path for you, and you decided to move when God tell you to move what God told you to move to, even if it was in another state, if it was another country, however the case may be. If you took that leap of faith to move, then this message is for you. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of messages like pertaining to, my testimony when I expressed that the Lord told me to move to Texas and how my journey went, how it went, how it currently is going. And I'm just going to say to a lot of you that actually moved to Texas or wherever it is that God has told you to move to. Um I'm just going to tell you to just keep the faith. It's going to look a little shaky. It may not look and go as you want it to go, but you have to keep the faith. You have to keep moving. You have to just trust and believe in God. And I'm gonna just say this to you because I had to learn the hard way. And when I moved here, see, I thought that I had like this what can I say? How can I say this? I thought that I had like this oh Lord, help me Jesus. This help system. I thought that I had this help system from my family, right? So because I thought I had this help system from my family, you know, uh, I decided to whenever I needed something, like whenever it's like, oh my gosh, like when I was in a hotel room, for instance, I thought like, I have to call my family. I'm gonna need like some more funds, because I'm gonna have to pay for my room. We this is our last day. Like I don't have any more funds. Like until the following week for me to have anything for I could be able to pay for the room and for me to feed the kids or whatever. And because I thought I had that support system because this is who I was relying on any other time. Like if I needed anything, like since I've been on my journey, I've been like really like not depending on my family, but I always felt like okay, we're family, we're supposed to be there for one another. If they were in a predicament that I was in, I will surely help them. No questions asked. I will surely help them. And God had to show me in a whole different perspective what it comes down to me not depending on Him and me not depending on my family because I made things harder and longer for me, as in, because I wasn't directly dependent on God to bring me my next dollar or bring me my next meal, which He did. He did because we ate every single day. We had dinner and we actually we was outside of the hotel room sometimes. We were outside like sometimes like uh but until God had to tell me, He told me, listen, how do you expect me to help you and show you my miracles and show you that I'm here with you if every time you need something you keep calling and asking people for something? How are you gonna see that I am God and I'm here for you and I'm the one that put you in this situation? But you calling and asking your family for help when you supposed to be dependent on me. You supposed to be depending on me. And when I had to realize that in that moment, like, I have been asking my family for stuff. I have been asking my family, like, to send me funds, for me to be able to pay for my room. And even though all of that while it was going on, I'm still hearing the backlashes of why you up there and you need to come back home and you don't have a job and you don't this, you don't that, you don't know nobody there. It was just so much complaints going on, with my family. And it's like, bro, like, I just was like, bro, like, I don't need the negativity. I don't need you to tell me what I need to do. Only thing I need you to do is support me. Only thing I need you to do is believe in what I tell you, that the Lord told me to do this. Because everybody was so against what I was doing because they didn't believe that the Lord would have me doing and going through the things that I was going through. But I knew for a fact what my God told me. I knew what He told me. I didn't know the circumstances. I didn't know the outcome of it. I didn't know what was going to happen, to tell you the truth. I just kept believing in God. Some days I cried, not around my children, but I cried because it's like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And it's like I was like, Lord, like, I don't understand, what do you want me to do? You want me not to ask people for stuff, but when I don't ask, I'm outside all day. And it's like, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't want to be outside. It's like I got to the point because I didn't want to sit outside. I didn't. We had all our things with us. It was hot sometimes. Some days it was cold. It eventually started to get cold, but it's like I just didn't want to sit outside, and I got tired of getting up, packing all of those things, going to sit outside, waiting on God. It's like it was hard. And I feel like the reason why I had to wait that long, the way that I did wait for God to do something, was because He knew I already had in my heart that I was going to ask for help. Instead of depending on Him to do what He was trying to do. So, by that being said, what I'm gonna tell you guys, don't make the same mistakes I did, because I really feel like I made my journey longer than what it was supposed to. I did get out of the situation. And regardless of what, it was all God, because He went before me for whatever happened in my life, how things changed. It all was God, because He went before me. He went before me. He had to do the unthinkable, the impossible in my life in order for me to be where I am right now today. What I'm doing is not exactly what I want to do, but it's still something that I'm still thankful for what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? As in, my job wise. Like, me doing what I'm doing, me having a job, like all of this, like, it may not be something that I want to do, but at least I could say that I'm thankful for what God has, went before me and done. So, by me saying that, all I'm saying is to you guys, like, now God is going to, He's going to test your faith. He's really going to test your faith. Your faith was already tested when you decided to get up and leave when He told you to leave. Now it's going to be tested dramatically. Like, it's going to be tested like never before, because before God bless you, He got to make sure He can trust you. He can trust you, because in times I wanted to give up. In times I wanted to go back home. In times I didn't want to, you know, uh wait on God. I wanted to just do my own thing. I wanted to do those things because it was so hard for me not to do it. But you know what? At times it gotten better for me, and then I was like, I'm just gonna sit here, sit in this fire, and I'm gonna wait and see what God is about to do for me today. I ain't asking nobody. I'm not calling nobody. And I told Lord, I said, if you want somebody to help me, Lord, you have them call me. I'm not calling nobody. If you want somebody to do something for me, Lord, you do this for me. You do this for me. I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna just sit back and really see what you doing. I need to know that you're here. I need to know that you're here and you're not just ignoring me. Because let me tell y'all something. Before I actually moved to Texas, like, I was hearing God so clearly. He was talking to me, telling me, tell this, tell this person that, do this and do that. Soon as I moved to Texas, y'all, my father stopped speaking to me, and I'm like, what is going on? He don't went quiet on me. What is going on? Why he not speaking to me no more? Lord, I can't hear you. You seem like you too far. I cannot hear you. Speaking to my ear, speaking to my spirit, Lord. I cannot hear him. I cannot hear him. It's like I felt like I had to go by my faith, and I had to go by what I already knew. what God told me. I had to go by what I already knew what was right. Like basically he'll put you in a position to where you know what to do. You know the right thing to do. Cause all the time when you ask God for something and if he don't answer you, he's not saying go before him, but he's saying to you, what do you think my decision would be? He's gonna give the decision to you because it's gonna be a test to see if you're gonna make the right decision or you're gonna make the wrong decision. So you can't sit up there and say, Lord, I asked you and you didn't say anything, so I make no. If you knew it was the right decision, then okay. But if you knew it was a complicated decision or a decision to make you question what God will do, then you know you're not making the right decision. If it's calm and it's peaceful in your spirit by you making that decision, then you know for a fact that okay, I think I feel in my spirit that the Lord is pleased with the decision I made. So I'm just telling y'all, I'm getting on here to tell y'all, have faith and just know that this journey is just beginning. Because when God tell you to move, honey, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning of your trials and tribulation because God had to isolate you in order for you to do the work that he has already ordained for you to do. And he don't want nobody around while you doing this. He don't want nobody around while you doing this. No family members. No, you talking to your family about what's going on. You telling them your business. You having them making decisions for you. He don't want you doing none of that. Whatever you talk about it whoever you deal with, and talk about it with God. That's it. Anybody that's outside of your journey, whoever in your journey with you, God don't want you talking about them, talking about those problems or whatever it is you're going through with other people that's outside of him because those people not gonna never understand what God is telling you, what God is showing you, what God is doing in you. So you gotta leave things between you and God at this point. You can't put nobody in y'all's business. At this point now, this is you and God's business and nobody else. Because people will be so quick to tell you something so negative, something that's off track, something that didn't even come from the Lord. Because at this point here, the enemy is gonna try to get you. So he gonna try to attack you so badly now, so bad. He gonna try to attack you through your mind. Whew. Through your mind, he's gonna try to attack you because he know he can't attack you through nobody else because ain't nobody else up there with you. But it's gonna be some people that's gonna try to come along in your journey and be hollering about some calling you uh a sister of God, a sister and all of this because they feel like they already know your spirit. They already know you there on assignment. They already know what you there for. Have discernment. Have discernment with everybody that come in your circle. Have discernment. Please. Because you do not want to learn the hard way and be allowing people to come in and then they stray you off your purpose or you end up being there longer than what you're supposed to be because you started being distracted by somebody that wasn't supposed to be in the first place. So you gotta know them by their fruits. Ask God for discernment, a higher spirit of discernment. Not just the discernment that you already have. Ask them for a higher spirit of discernment because you're going to need it. Because trust me, it's going to be people coming left and right, and you're going to be wondering where these people coming from. Why are you trying to be my friend? Like asking you questions, trying to stray you off your path. Don't tell them nothing. Absolutely nothing. And if God already explained to you or told you who your kingdom spouse is, don't tell a soul. You hear me? Keep that between you and God. Don't even tell them why you're here. If you want to tell them, like, just tell them, like I tell people, like, oh, God called me here. He called me here. He called me to come here to move here from where I'm from. That's all you got to tell them. You got to be careful of people who always be want to ask you all these questions about your life. Those people be having no monitoring spirits on them. And that's going to cause you to have a longer journey. Be careful what you saying to people. Not everybody is sent from God. A lot of people is going to be sent from the enemy, because it's going to be they're going to be testing you to see if you truly a woman or a man of God. That's what they're going to be doing. They coming in to question you. They coming in to knock you off your purpose. They coming in to deceive you. That's what they're coming in for. And the people like this, don't give away your phone number. Don't go out to dinner with them. Don't They're gonna be trying to do all types of things just for you to do these things. And I'm telling you right now, focus on what God telling you to do. That's it. That's it. If God gonna give you a job, let God give you a job until that, to whenever it is that He's gonna bless you, whatever it is He gonna bless you with after you finish your whole processing and your training with Him. Because He is gonna give you some finances. He will. He will. He's gonna provide for you. He's gonna provide. He's gonna give you some source of finance. He is. But I'm telling you, you're only there temporary if He puts you on a workplace. You're only there temporary. So don't be trying to be people's friend. Don't be trying to get in with people, making it seem like you lonely and you this and you can use some friends because you don't know nobody from Texas. Don't I'm telling y'all right now, don't do it. Okay? It's okay to have coworkers and you chick chat with them at work. But when you go home, ain't no calling, ain't no going to nobody's house, ain't no going here, going there, doing this, doing that. No. And I'm not saying this to be mean, y'all. I'm not saying this to be mean, but you have to learn from your mistakes from when you before you even got in your journey. Look at the people and the friends and the family that you was with just before God brought you up here. You think He brought you all the way up here for you to do the same thing that you was doing before where you came from? No. It's a learning experience. You have to learn and you have to know who's for you and who's not for you. Who God sent and who the enemy sending. That's your test. Because you are going to be tested a lot for that. Don't look at it as in you lonely, you this and you that. No, it's only temporary. This is not forever. It's only temporary. And you're only going through this because God needs you to go through this. Because when He isolates you, He isolating you for a reason. He's not isolating you for you to go get new friends because you from somewhere else. No. Because just like the people that was in wherever your hometown from, it's the same thing in this town here. It's the same thing in this town here. So don't sit up there and let these people distract you and knock you off course and knock you off your purpose, because you're up here for training. For training purposes only. So when God finished training you and pruning you and putting you through the fire, when He's finished doing all those things for you, then God will bring the people that you prayed for. He's gonna bless you with the things that you've been praying for. He's gonna bless you with the promises that He promised you. You're not gonna get anything during your training process, your training season. You're only gonna get enough to to do the things that you need to do. Basically, he just gonna give you everything that you need in this season. That's it. He's gonna give you everything you need. Not what you want. It's gonna be everything you need. That's what He's gonna do. So don't get upset when you don't get the things that you want. Don't get upset when your birthday come around and you can't do what you would normally want to do. Don't get upset when you can't go buy yourself a pair of pants or a shirt or a sweater or whatever the case. Don't get upset. Just look at it as saying the Lord ain't want me to have it. He just ain't want me to have it. Look at it like that. Because if you go to dwelling on what you don't have and what you want and what you can't get, that's going to defeat the whole purpose of why you in your pruning season, your processing season. It's going to mess up everything. It's going to mess up everything, because God said yes, He would give you the desires of your heart. The desires of your heart according to His riches and glory. He said that. But you guys got to understand that it's a season for that. It's a season for you to receive everything that God promised you. It's a season for you to receive everything that God showed you in dreams. It's a season for you to receive everything that God give you a vision of. It's a season for God to just give you everything that you prayed for. And it's not going to be in the season when he's pruning you. He's teaching you because your heart is too good. God sees the heart that you have. You have a giving heart. You will give the clothes off your back to anybody that you see that's in need. So he's trying to train you and teach you. Listen, you can't go around helping everybody. You can't go around just giving people. Not saying that it's a problem. Yes, we're supposed to give in order then to receive. Yes. But what all I'm telling y'all is you have to be careful who you're giving to. God has to tell you, go give that person. Let God tell you. Let God lead you. If you feel in your spirit that you need to help somebody, help them. Yes, you help them. But all I'm telling you is he's trying to train you. So when he do bless you, he give you your portion of what you deserve, what you uh accomplish through him. He don't want you to just giving it all out to anybody and everybody. And then you go back to the same family and the same friends that hurt you, that you thought that was there for you, that betrayed you, that talked about you, that lied on you, and you giving all your blessings to them because you feel like, oh, I'm overwhelmed with the blessings that God has given me. No, no. He finna teach you some things, honey. He's finna teach you some things. Because a lot of people that we think is for us is not for us. And I don't care if it's family or friends. It don't matter. People that we think is for us is not for us. They just be there to drain you, to get your energy, to get your resources. That's all they there for. To be nosy, to be in your business, to put your business out, to pray against you. Because most of the people that's in your life, friends and family, those are the ones that's actually really doing these witchcraft on you. I'm trying to tell you. You have to be careful. God ain't got you in this isolation season for no reason. He doing this for a reason. So you have to take charge of what he's doing and take control over your emotions because you're gonna need a lot of self control. A lot of self control. You're gonna need that. Because if you don't have that, then you're gonna give up. God say walk by faith. Walk by faith. Don't walk by sight. Don't walk by sight. Because if you go by what you seeing, you gonna give up easily. Don't go by that. Have faith. Walk by faith and not by sight, y'all. You gonna need this in this journey. It's not gonna be easy. God didn't say it was gonna be easy. Following Christ is not easy. It's long suffering. If you don't know what the fruits of the spirit is, you need to go ahead and look that up and find it. Like the fruits of the spirit, one of the fruits of the spirits is long suffering. And people gonna be looking at you a lot, be talking about something, Lord, the Lord won't do that to you. If the Lord is there, if he's doing this, he doing that, then why you struggling? Why you this? Why you that? Why you don't got this? Why you don't got that? Trust me, because at one point I ain't have a car. At one point I ain't have a home to sleep in. Me and my kids was in a hotel. Me and my kids was catching Ubers. I was catching Ubers back and forth to work. Wherever I needed to go to the store, wherever I needed to go, I was catching Ubers. Okay? I had a car, yes, but God took it. I had a home, yes, but God took it. He made sure I didn't have nothing to go back to when he brought me to Texas. He made sure I didn't have nothing to go back to. And no way to get to there because I didn't even have a car to get there. I drove a rental car up here. So when God is trying to get your attention, when God is trying to do some things in your life and he's trying to change you, if he puts you all the way on this journey to come to where he told you to go, you you just don't know the life that God has for you. God have a promise in life for you and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. I'm telling you, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be a lot of pain, but it's going to be worth the wait. Trust me. it's gonna be worth the wait. Okay? So don't focus on the pain, don't focus on what you see, because it's gonna be some witches and warlocks that's gonna try to come and try to bring you down. And it's gonna be certain people, if the Lord already told you who your wife is or who your husband is, they're gonna be coming out the word like holler about something. The Lord told me you my husband, or the Lord told me you my wife. No, 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 no. You better have discernment for you to know if the Lord is telling you that. Because people will do stuff